Is that raw chicken?
In a smoothie?
Oh, behave.
Hello, welcome to A Story Worth Telling, where we review LGBTQ plus representation in media, TV, film, fiction, and non-fiction.
This is a bit of fiction.
This is
This
not!
is a bit of fiction.
This is hardcore reality.
Hardcore?
Well, they were Go-Go Boys in the last episode. If you're
Anyway.
watching this currently, FYI, we did just hit 50k. Thank you all so much for making that a reality. Like, this channel has become something we never even expected it would be.
Speaking of reality, we're jumping back into the reality TV show, The Boyfriend.
The Boyfriend!
The Boyfriend.
Now, last time, there was Shun, the guy who didn't like anyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was like, I'm not interested in no one here. They're all a bit shit. Apparently he goes on a roller coaster ride, and then there was Di, who was like everyone's favourite, who was all like cheeky chappy, yay, yay, got all the letters.
Also a booze problem, I think. I remember at the end, he got absolutely ruined in the club, and then was like, let's play a game where we tell each other who we like.
And then the new guy came in.
Yes.
The Go-Go Boy, who
Yes.
I am all for that. Yeah. Yeah. But overall, it's been a great response from all of you who wanted to watch these
has.
reviews
It's a new
because,
thing.
it's new types of content that we're reviewing representation in, and actually there was quite a bit of controversial topic discussion about things that we were saying, which is encouraging because, it means that we're tapping into bits of representation that maybe need to be discussed.
Did we cancel ourselves?
We didn't cancel ourselves, but people
cancelled?
had opinions.
I won't make a scene.
If you want to check out all of the series and what you see here, you can see all of that plus more over on our Patreon, where we discuss it, and there's even forums over on Discord as well, where we're talking about all this new content. So go check it out. It's really worth it and fun and great. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Chef Man likes him.
I like him.
His name is Go-Go.
No, it's you, Sack.
Oh, that was his job, was it? That's like Hey? A chicken smoothie?
That's not. I'm going to say that was a translation error.
I don't think it's a translation error. Maybe it means like a
Oh my
broth.
god, it's not a translation error.
Is that raw chicken?
In a smoothie!
Oh, behave. A milky chicken smoothie.
Yeah, girl, same.
So, fun fact. In Japan, they don't really have E. coli. So you can go to a restaurant and eat raw chicken as like a thing, like sushi. And,
What do you mean they don't have it?
well, they don't have it.
It's not...
It's a disease.
Yeah,
It
but-
needs things to spread in order to keep the disease as like
As we all know, diseases can cross
endemic.
borders at any time.
Yeah, but you don't say chickens crossing borders, do you?
You haven't seen it.
Sounds like a good TV show, actually.
That is literally the joke. Why did
Why
chicken
did
cross the road?
border? Don't do it at home, though.
No, don't do it. Be drunk as well.
No. Have they branded it? Ah.
Baruta for you!
You know what? We went through this. I couldn't think of a better name for a coffee truck.
How is there so much science to...
You've not been a barista, have you?
It shouldn't look like a fucking physics board.
What? I am not about that.
Do your maths. What's 200,000 yen? Siri, what's 200,000 yen in pounds?
I'm gonna guess. £100.
No,
£1,000.
£1,000.
A what? A week?
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, but as a house of 7,
Well, they eat raw chicken out of smoothies. I think they'll be alright.
I think we've got to lay off the raw chicken.
You can
honestly.
get 50 raw
we
chickens
want
for that much
beans-
money.
Beans and rice. Maybe a soup.
All right, we're not poverty stricken. We're going for dates here.
Rice is very good for you.
Look, if I'm trying to woo someone, I want a bit more than fucking,
Get the credit cards out.
Yeah! Oh, I need a face mask.
Now, hello.
ジムもあるんだここ。
Hello. What is this?
This is working those hips.
Is
and
this Dai
seeing-
and Shun?
Oh, they're getting it on tonight.
I think they call that one the 69.
名前は
What is this?
なんて
りょうたさんは一緒に働きたい人を一人選んでください。
Honestly, I would be so anxious in this game. I don't know why people would find it enjoyable at all.
You know.
It's so like engineered.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
like,
how
isn't
does
that...
something organic grow
Yeah, but
in
isn't,
that kind
isn't
of...
all dating like that, in a way? Like, it's got to be some form of engineer. Like, you've got to put yourself out there and make yourself do things. Otherwise, you just wouldn't do anything anyway.
Yeah, but it's like going to a bar for a date. The date doesn't go very well, and then you have to date someone else in the same bar, but the person that you tried to date is also still there. You know? It's a bit like...
Is that not Grindr?
I work better alone.
Ooh. He's not even looking.
やしますどういうことあ僕
But I think he looks happy about that choice.
Ah, well, you know. We'll see. Ryota's been quite quiet the whole time.
Oh, I see. So they go out trucking together.
Trucking.
So, so you have to drive to be on the show. So that's you out, unfortunately.
Well, actually, only one person needs to drive, and you go out in pairs. So fuck you. Oh, that's cute. Well, what's interesting there is that they're interacting with public people, right? And so obviously they're going to be like, there's loads of camera here, what's the show? And depending on what they would have said, I mean, remember we discovered last episode that Japan doesn't recognize same-sex like marriages and relationships. So
What if they just call it like, oh, this is coffee wars?
you know what I mean? Well, maybe they, you know, like, it's always curious to know
what did they
things
say?
like
Yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
and yeah, or did they tell him? Yeah, no, this is a queer dating show. Like, I don't know, and we're never gonna know the answer to that. But like, I do think about those things when I watch moments like that because I'm like, you don't know how it may have influenced, or you know, it's just interesting.
I would have put it on the signage or something like "Made with Love," where like love is
Rainbow or
rainbow.
something,
Or,
yeah.
I don't know, because I guess like in the villa, they can.
It's separated
Yeah.
and it's on their own, but you know,
Everyone's like gone in there with the same mindset.
でも思ってたのはもう現世さんとやりたいなって働きたいなって思ってたんで、すぐ
Right.
I think they're both very like shy people, so this is kind of cute.
Yeah, but someone's gonna have to make the first move there, aren't they? That's a bit brutal.
30 years later, no one made the first move.
1700円
すごい。
Is that good?
Oh my god! So they are literally working to earn money to survive.
They didn't have the budget on this show. That's
Okay, well, if 200,000 is 1,000, 1,700, it's like 50 quid.
80 quid.
They're gonna die.
りょうたくんがちらっと
こう字体で手紙の文字がバレそう次書く時
Oh.
りょうたくんだった気がします。で見てみたら、あ、確かに自分もらった手紙の
Spicy.
Was that the one that was like,
Spicy.
I want to know more? He's like, I found my stalker.
そっか。じゃあ気になってるのか。
Really, girl? It took you that long to realize?
Ding 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 ding. This is good.
手紙は大君に書きました
Is Jency...
Wait, he wrote it to die.
あ、そうちょっと待って。
Huh?
You see, maybe you can't tell what the handwriting is.
So, who sent him the letter?
And why didn't he ask Dai out to do coffee? Spice it up. Go on. Do something naughty.
Yeah, but I would have been well pissed if I was Shud and he didn't pick me.
Why?
Cause I'll be like, we had a fucking connection. We had a connection, and you go and take another out in a van. You
Sounds
will
hot,
never
actually.
see. It does sound hot, actually.
Like that. Oh my god.
See, if I was,
That's a regular customer. He
yeah,
was there yesterday.
I would go back every day and be like, and try and wager who's into who.
1回ぐらいチューできそうな距離だったんですよ。で俺が上見上げたらもうそこには俊の唇があるわけじゃないです。
He's quite like.
Do you ever look at someone's lip and think, oh yeah, they'd be really nice to kiss?
でもなんか
He's a bit obsessed.
本
Isn't
当に
he?
本音がよくわかんない。
I think he's gonna get with him and then be like, okay, done that now.
Oh.
まずまずと見てた。すごい。
2人はあれ
Is that Ashok? Ashak? Asak?
You sack, I just want all that.
すごい数でいます。大丈夫ですか？なんか
It's a bit
I-
like a fox in a hen house, I'm not gonna lie. Compared to the others, he is daddy.
Is that because he likes chicken?
The others are giving twink, he is giving
Unrealistic
would
body
destroy
expectations.
all the others.
Oh, that's what. Sorry. That's what-
I mean, yeah, it's that too, don't get me wrong.
ここの生活ではそういうなんか自分の気持ちを正直に伝えるっていうのができたらいいなと思ってます。
So many, this is brilliant, right? This is a brilliant example of the kind of representation that I guess you can only get from reality specific content, because I think more people need to see real people saying things like that and understand that they are not the only ones who have these feelings, right? There's so many of us who've really struggled with our queer identities. Being an LGBT person is a fucking challenge sometimes, and even at the age of, what is he, 36? Like, you sometimes just don't know who you are, and seeing someone else go, yeah, at times I've really struggled, like, understanding that, and I'm like, yeah, like, it resonates. That is when you can, I think a lot of people would benefit from hearing that, because I think a lot of us still struggle with understanding the identity that we've had to kind of carve out for ourselves and figure out. And
I think that's just a person thing. Though. I mean, sure, there's an argument that we feel it more because sometimes we have to reinvent ourselves at a certain stage, or we don't express our true selves until we come out or whatever it is. But then ultimately, no one really knows what the fuck they're doing.
well,
Just, you know.
yeah, but imagine being someone who is of an older age and still not been able to figure that out. Like, that's a huge thing, and it comes with a lot of shame. It comes with a lot of sort of, I guess, trauma sometimes from our experiences in the past and our upbringings. Like, there's so much to discuss there, and there's so many of us. You're right, not necessarily always queer, but like all people. But I think queer people in particular will have that. Seeing someone else, this is a prime example of seeing someone else talk about that. Again, why those moments when we watch someone on Drag Race, for example, open up about something, so incredibly important, because it gives you a sense of like, oh, it's not just me. Oh, I'm glad they said that. And it is great to see that in fictional content, but actually having some, imagine someone as well, specifically in Japan, watching him say that. The impact that would have had. It's beautiful.
本気で3人3人、みんな年上
1人30で2人得ちゃったものよりも得たいっていうか、なんだろう。
I don't believe that when you date someone and it doesn't work out, it's a waste of time, because I think you always learn new things with
Oh,
people.
100% preach mama boots.
I mean, sure, if it's a bad relationship, then obviously get out of it for obvious reasons. But
even then, you learn
things.
You learn something that you will never, you may not you may learn the fact that you'll never subject yourself to that again, or you'll never, give yourself such little worth to being. I think every relationship teaches us something, and I can definitely say that about all my relationships. Just because they didn't work out, they brought something either to my understanding of what a relationship and love is, or like my understanding of myself and what is important to me, or what maybe I need to kind of like hone in on more. I worry sometimes that, and this is not just LGBTQ people, I think it's for everyone, there is this kind of like, oh, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, I failed. You don't fail. You just progress. You learn something new. you gain that experience and then you move on.
You know what to look for next time.
And I think everyone needs to hear, not just LGBTQ people, but everyone needs to hear about this. You're going to have many lures of your life.
Rinse and repeat.
Rinse.
Well, maybe not repeat.
Maybe not repeat. Rinse and
Just give yourself a wash.
rethink.
Yeah.
Just give yourself...
Di is giving, like,
Hot.
fuck me eyes.
Yeah.
And Ashona's not giving it back.
絶対言えない本人目の前いるしいや言えね
Okay. This is good.
えチューン
No! The fuck's sake.
What? I'm all for keeping my eggs in multiple baskets, but Ryota is just like, I want to fuck everybody.
I want a dozen eggs.
Yeah. And you know what? I would probably be the same, but girl, you're going to lose track and then it's going to get awkward.
Royal Mail's going to be inundated with letters at this point.
They want to talk about the money. It's not going to work. I need more chicken.
Yeah, literally. I need
I was all into
3
Yusak,
packs of chicken.
but his gym bro attitude is becoming his only personality at this point, and I'm not here for it, because I'm not here to date a chicken, I'm here to date him. Protein, man.
I guess that's how much you need to eat if you want to look like that.
パンと昼ご飯は一切買えずバナナが2束
Darling,
That's
I'm so sorry.
embarrassing.
We can't afford breakfast. Why? Chicken.
Is that mother clucker been eating chicken again?
Honestly.
Can you
Yeah,
dance for money?
yeah. I'd be like, if you want that much chicken, you better get on that pole
Yeah.
all night long
Yeah.
and work for that chicken.
Or maybe do
work
like
for
a-
the chicken, mum.
Like some kind of chicken-related advertising campaign.
Yeah. Rename Brutiful Chickful. Oh, that's a bit like Chick-fil-A.
JFC.
JFC. Just fucking chicken.
Japanese fried chicken.
This is silly.
Are we mourning the loss of the body?
Yeah, emotional segment about the body.
If you can't get enough protein in, then that is obviously not good.
I'm sorry, no. You chose to go on a dating show for a month, right? Be prepared that you're not going to be able to necessarily maintain your lifestyle. Also, it's a month.
Bollocks.
Come the
Absolute
fuck
bollocks. I want my chicken.
No, I want my bacon. I gotta tell you something.
He's gonna pick Di. Sean.
Everybody wants Shun.
ごめんなさいいや大丈夫です
I think he's gorgeous.
He is quite sexy, isn't he? With the glasses as well.
Oh.
お願いしますね
Oh my god, he is clumsy.
He's stressing. He's stressing, girl. Relax. Dude, this is what I mean. That would be me because I can't concentrate on trying to impress someone and making coffee.
Multitasking is hard.
その一緒にコーヒートラックで、なんかか
Oh my god, they really can't even afford hairdressers.
Oh, I like this though. If I was on this show, I'd pick up hairdressing as a. Actually, it takes a long time to become a
You're
hairdresser.
all about this whole like, if I sell enough skills and talents, I will become desirable.
No.
Like,
No,
what
no.
the fuck?
No, because he's cutting his hair and he's like, right, so how are you feeling? What's been going on? Like, tell me everything. Oh, isn't he a
Okay,
bitch?
but
Like-
don't we all hate when we go to a hairdresser the bollock chat that is the hairdresser chat? We all hate that, right? So, how do you know he's enjoying that? Yeah, well, I like this guy. Ow. I don't know, like, can I just put some headphones in, please?
Oh, you don't like me, do you?
Exactly!
もう信じないと人に信じてもらえない
If you can't love yourself, no one else is going to believe in you.
思った自分自身をなんていうか嫌いじゃないでしょ自信を持ってるってことは、人にも愛される、準備ができてってるか、
It's quite romantic, actually.
That's quiet. I think this show should be called Shun's Boyfriend. Because it's just really about him.
Yeah, it's a bit like The Bachelor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Are we pushing out the budget here?
えでも分かってないよね
そういう話じゃなくないですか普通に
そうだね
There's drama. I love it already. I'm obsessed.
ください。
素晴らしい鶏肉があって
Right, he wants a chicken milkshake.
予算以下
Ah.
Well done, Yusak. You respected.
No. Stop.
Stop it, Rob!
Stop it. No, that's just so wrong. Ooh.
That's awkward.
名札の一番上の人って言いました。
And who is it?
Well, yeah, I saw that coming.
Crushing. Crushing. Oh.
It's heartbreaking, but you know, if you think it's worth fighting for, then
It's just like being blocked on Grindr.
yeah. But you'd rather know if the person felt early on than waste your time, you know? I'd rather know ahead of time, like, okay,
Bark
instead
up
of
the
like,
wrong tree.
yeah, precisely.
お願いします。
I'd rather eat blended chicken.
Oh!
Eh?
What?
お願いします。楽しみです。
What the fuck?
君と行きたくて一緒に頑張って稼ぎたい。ベストフレンドって感じです。
Oh, you playing games, girl. I mean, you're shy, but you're playing
So
games.
shy. So deeply shy.
ぐらい。最初は一番ないと思ってたから。なんかオーバーリアクションなとこ。
Oh no, he's become the friend. He's been instantly friend zoned. Oh, this is horrendous. We've all been there. We've all been there. We've been friend zoned by the person that we fancy.
More times than I want to count.
なんかゲームしてる時、彼はここに頭乗せてたんですよ、ずっと。
確かに確かに。
I find it mad that Jensei has just gone, girl, let's gossip. I'll take someone who can just gossip.
I love that.
Because we both went
I
into
think
each
that's
other.
great.
They had one haircut session together, and now they're like, girl, let's go coffee trucking. I got shit to say.
この3枚から絞れないんだけ
Get
ど。
some advice.
何が撮ってたん？
変なのな。
Is it a nude? Oh no.
写真フォルダ開いちゃってそこに出会い系で使うような写真が出てきて
He found pics. He just said like
それを
totally
過激な
naked.
やつ
Oh, it could be a pic.
It's a pic.
人かみたいな
Oh, yeah, I mean, if you found a hidden folder and it's first full of like...
Okay, no. But we all got nudes. You may not want to admit it, but you got nudes. Most of us. Maybe there's a few percentage of people who don't.
You don't want to admit it.
But the majority of people, I don't care how prudish you may be, everyone has got maybe not full nudes, but some form of I look good or I sent a picture to that one person one time. We all do it. Let's not judge someone for having a folder, for having like I think that's really shallow way to look at it. Now, you may not like it, okay? You may be someone who's a little bit more like I prefer less obvious, you know, I prefer something a little bit more clothing and then it's more of a surprise. I get that,
Sobriety.
yeah. But don't go judge like I don't
It
like
does,
this
it does
like
indicate like, oh, I...
no,
Yeah.
that is an assumption that we attach to it. We attach this, oh, you're a bit loose if you have nude pictures or you're a bit slutty. No, that's the same kind of logic we give to women who enjoy a healthy sex life when men call them too loose. Like, I don't like it. Let's not... We live in a modern world. We all have online dating. And we're not in the fucking, like, prehistoric times where you had to, you know, show an ankle and you'd be making someone... I'm sorry. We all have a flirty online side, and maybe some of us have a few more naughty pics than others. And
God
no
forbid
way...
your phone gets into the wrong hands.
Yeah, oh, Sean gone
Make yourself a hidden folder, folks. I think you're a little bit triggered, aren't you?
I am a bit triggered because it gives an assumption that anyone who is like...
I didn't expect to sit down with you tonight,
No.
record a video, and then hear a rant about nudes.
Because we shouldn't judge people for this.
なんかさっきのことで今まで築き上げてきたもの全部壊しちゃったのかなって僕思っちゃって。
まあ今まで プレイボーイ的な人が多かったで失敗してきたから。
There's one thing about his past relationships, and he's clearly had trauma there, and I respect that it didn't go well. And you can't also expect Shun to necessarily, it's very reasonable to expect people who have been fucked over before and cheated on, etc., to have their guard up, and I totally respect that. And it's not easy to then reset bring your guard down and be open to that, and there will be things that will trigger that. But do I think a nude is one of those things? No. I would look more at behaviour.
I would personally believe.
I would be like,
that's your opinion though.
Yeah, but does Dai give a fuckboy to you?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Right, well there we go.
1000%.
He's a very kind guy. I do not think Yusak gives off fuckboy.
No, he gives off
sharing nudes of chicken.
I like chicken and I don't know who I am. I think what this show is telling us is not to subscribe to stereotypes.
Yeah.
その人生を送りたいから、今なんか一緒にいれる人
Feels like they're having a breakup.
始めようかなと思う。
さっきのションがこの人安心していいんじゃないかなって思ってもらえるように行動で示してションを安心させられる。
I mean, this show does these discussions so well.
So well. I mean, that's the kind of discussions we should be having with people.
You imagine
And
that
to
on
be
Love
fair-
Island? Nah, I'm not having it.
Yeah,
No. I've
yeah.
seen that pic. No.
Yeah. That little conversation was perfect in the whole, look, I understand what you think, I understand what you've been through, I hope to show you that actually I'm not this way. But also, it's like day 2.
I know.
Like, fucking hell.
I feel like Dai should be like a hostage negotiator or something. Honestly, I would be my coffee shop boy.
I think I like Dai because I think he shows a side to himself that is like he's out there. He's not afraid to show parts of himself. He's quite confident in that respect. But also I don't get that he's a player. I get that he's someone who, just watching him say what he said then, I was like, girl, yeah, you can be down to earth and be honest. He fully was like, I'm attracted to you and I want to show that to you. I think Shun, I get that they've had clearly bad experiences, and I do think that's a great form of representation to be able to discuss and go on a show and openly express that and be like, yeah, I want to find something better, because I think a lot of people can go, yeah, I've had bad experience too. Do I think that they're ready though?
No.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I wonder if they change outfits in each episode.
I want him to come in his drag outfit.
The hair looks like a drumstick.
I would like to eat it.
Yeah, the 2 turns. Are they saying important things?
They're just speaking shit. I'm sorry.
Cut.
They basically say a simplified version of what we say.
Simplified, jeez. Ooh.
りょうたくんお願いします。
Spicy.
Wow.
いらっしゃいませ。アイスコーヒーあります。3つありがとうございます。めちゃくちゃ美味しいクッキーもあります。
Is that same guy? Maybe it's like a producer for the show.
これはね、直近で言うと5年ぐらい付き合ってた人がいて、そう。
They dated quite a lot for people from rural areas, actually.
Yeah.
It's harder.
A lot harder.
で、なんか完全にこっちっていう風に認められなくて、認められなくてっていうか、何のために付き合うんだろうなみたいな、結婚とかもないのにさ。
Oh, that's so interesting.
男同士で付き合うってどういうことみたいな、いろいろとなんでこんな風に生まれてきちゃったんだろうとかさ、誰しもが思うじゃん、こっちの人だったら。
一回は思ってるよね、大体みんな。
自分の実家が米農家で、自分は長男なんで継ぐ予定だったけど、自分のセクシャルに気づいた時にことを裏切ってしまって、罪悪感というか 後ろめたさみたいのが自分のお店を持つこと、それがもう僕の
Oh my god. He's an absolute catch in this villa, honestly.
Oh,
We've all
that
I think felt something similar, but I mean that's.
But again, just that entire conversation and hearing that and seeing that for so many people, especially queer people in Japan, like that is fucking just it really important. It's why we do this, you know. It's why we talk about these things, like to know that you're not the only one who's gone through it. And I do think a lot of us have gone through, especially because marriage is so drilled in as this kind of, you know, for so long we've been told that it is like, you know, the path you must take in life when you find a relationship, and that's your goal. And
But other paths exist.
Other paths exist, but to think at one point that so many of us thought, you know, well, what's the point if I can't do that? And especially in a country where it's not even legal, like if I can't do that and I can't achieve that, and also I'm going to disappoint my parents, you know, there's so many layers to this that we could speak for thousands of hours about. But like, yeah, it makes sense to kind of to feel that way, and then to struggle to kind of reshape your way of thinking.
It's interesting that he's trying to find ways to almost absolve himself of some of the guilt by taking certain actions. I find that quite interesting.
I think there is a aspect there of something that he probably still needs to kind of open up and explore, you know, whether that is talking therapy or something, because I don't think you should ever feel
like there's a debt or something.
Like there's a debt to be paid or guilty.
But also he's very self-aware of it, so maybe he...
Well, he is, that's the... and he's very clearly very good at what he does, and he's made such a good, you know, successful career for himself. If you judge your success by always owing it because of something that you deem as being a betrayal, like that is quite a burden of guilt that you don't need to put on yourself.
I'd rather date someone who's given it the time to kind of process their feelings, even if they've not fully kind of completed that journey, than someone who's blissfully aware of the trauma that is a shadow, you know, and they haven't yet kind of turned to face it.
どうすればいい？なんかでも昨日話したんでしょ？
そういろいろあったの。僕は一方的に無理になっちゃって。
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, but Rio is going to be like, it's okay, darling.
Just forget about him and move on.
Oh no. Oh, this is going to be the next episode, isn't it? I can feel it.
If you're closing your eyes. The next episode.
Oh, for God's sake. Honestly. Alright, well, you know.
We have chatted a lot in this episode. Holy shit. If you are a Patreon viewer, welcome.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot. I think it's great. There's a lot to talk about. And also, I think it's great because the things that there are a lot to talk about have, unlike some of the other content that we've been reviewing for a while, have kind of sparked something. When I hear something said that I have a bit of a reaction to, I think it's important to discuss it, because I may not necessarily be right. I like to think I am. But I may not be right all the time. But to have a reaction to something...
I don't think it's as easy as right and wrong.
Exactly.
I think, you know,
to have a feeling
always...
towards something is a opinion that should necessarily be discussed about, because I think we represent different types of our community in our opinions, because we are quite different sometimes.
Very.
And it's fun to kind of like
me and you, or just
no, me and you, and I think that's an example of how differing opinions in our own community can be about these topics. So yeah, it's always great to talk about these things.
Are we allowed to pick favourites?
Is it Take-On? Who's the blonde highlight one? I like him, but no one likes him. But I like him, and I do like Kazuto.
He couldn't even take a coffee order. I mean, fuck's sake.
Yeah, but he's just fucking hot. And I do like Kazuto, but I think that boy, he needs to go to a different dating show. Like he's the one that needs to go to like elitesingles.com
What's that?
You know, like the one that they all have like rich jobs and they're like a bit more down to earth, but they may have some trauma to explore. You know,
I didn't know that was one of the requirements.
he
for that
needs
cat.
to, yeah, there is like rich people dating. Yusak needs to just get over his chicken thing.
He needs to focus less on the chicken smoothies and more on making some connections. I
Yeah.
have to say.
I mean,
Can you imagine the chicken breath?
Dai, I'm here for it. Like, he could send me a nude and I would still want to go coffee trucking with him the next day. In fact, I probably want to go even more. Shun, girl, decide or speak to a therapist, because like you're gonna like get in your head. Jensei, I mean, girl, you just love the drama. You just cutting hair and talking
Jensei does
gossip.
love the drama.
And Ryoto, oh, he's gonna be playing some games.
I think there will be game playing. I think there will have to be at some point.
He can be playing some games.
I think he's like the slow burn.
I mean, he literally wrote a letter to one man, invited another man to a coffee truck, and then revealed that he liked a third man. If that's not game playing.
Anyway.
Well.
Hope you're enjoying this one.
Yes, absolutely. Love it. And we'll be back with even more. Give this video a like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. And yeah, let us know what you think.
See ya.
Bye. Hey everyone, if you liked that video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out all of our other playlists and videos.
And if that wasn't enough and you want to get more involved, check out our website at aswtcommunity.com, where you can find our Patreon, blogs, Discord, merchandise, and much more.
Yes, now do gay shit!